Let's get this straight. You've watched all the content. You want to know what the key is to stepping into your divine feminine energy. And a lot of the times, it's not about what you are adding on, it's about what you need to remove. That's right. Stepping into your feminine energy is about removing this one particular thing. And once I started eliminating this from my life did a complete 10x. And because I'm here to support all the girlies and to put you all on, I am going to break it down in this video. What is the one key element you need to let go of to truly let your feminine energy flourish? This is Ashley from Femintention, and let's get into it. If you are really looking to have your feminine energy flourish, baby, you need to drop the perfectionism. Perfectionism is killing your feminine energy. It is like a poison on a bed of flowers. It will never be able to truly grow, no matter how many seeds you are planting, no matter how many affirmations you do, visualizations, meditations, sensual movements. If you keep reverting back to your old ways of perfectionism, you won't ever be able to truly reach your divine feminine energy. And if you're wondering, Ashley, why is this that way? True feminine energy lies in your natural essence. I know there's a lot of content out here where they're saying if you want to tap into your feminine energy, wear dresses, wear the color pink, talk a certain way. And while those can all help you tap into a certain archetype and maybe make you feel more feminine, it's not necessarily going to help you more with your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is about tapping into your divine feminine essence, your authenticity. So when you are really battling with perfectionism, you are not allowing yourself to be the feminine. And part of being the feminine is being the chaos. And I know that that can sound kind of scary, but when you are looking at it from a polarity dynamic, masculine energy is structure and feminine energy represents chaos. And what do I mean by chaos? I mean that we can be unpredictable. We are like the weather. I was reading this one book and it's amazing. It's by David DeVita and it talks about polarity. And when he talks about the feminine essence and divine feminine energy, he compares it to Hawaii. It is relaxing, it is beautiful, but it also can completely change. One day it can be a smooth, calm day on the beach where there's beautiful water and sunshine, and the next day it could be a monsoon. We as women, we have all these emotions that come out of us. We have this estrogen. We get to feel our emotions so deeply because our nervous systems are not as dense. We need to embrace the chaos. Just like nature, we have different cycles. We cycle through 4 different cycles through our 28-day hormone cycle, and we need to embrace the chaos. When you don't allow yourself to be messy sometimes, to fall short of what you had planned, you never open yourself up to the true magic that is feminine energy, because feminine energy is miraculous energy. It's you opening up and it's you allowing you to be who you truly are. But when you are gripping so tight to perfectionism, you are restricting the energy flow. You are not allowing yourself to be your true self. Because guess what? We are not men. We're not meant to have the same amount of energy every single day. We're not even truly meant to be doing the same thing at the same amount of intensity every single day. It is harmful to us. We need to lean into our energy cycles. We need to lean into when we're not being perfect. Also, perfectionism is another sneaky way where fear and doubt creep in, working behind the scenes to really plant a subtle, and this is why it's so subtle, because it's not like a fear where you see a shark and you're afraid. Perfectionism is such a subtle fear because it's you competing with you. But the detrimental thing about perfectionism is you are subconsciously signaling to yourself that you are not worthy. You are subconsciously bringing about thoughts of shame, about thoughts of guilt, and it completely ruins you. It erodes you from the inside out. Think about rust on a metal bike. It starts out small and then it grows and it grows and it grows. And that's what you're doing from the inside out when you lean into perfectionism. The most beautiful women embrace all sides of them. That's what makes them so feminine. One day they might be super bubbly and smiley. The next they might have an attitude. The next they see a commercial with puppies and they start tearing up. This is what truly makes us beautiful. So when we latch on to perfectionism, we hold ourselves in one certain paradigm, in one certain phase, and by essence, we make ourselves less feminine because we are not allowing our true energies and our true emotions to flow through us. When you go for perfection, you always fall short of your own expectations. What you should be substituting perfectionism with is self love. If you go about your day every single day treating yourself with love, yes, you can have goals. Yes, you can have a to do list. But the true win in life is if you can manage to go throughout your day, no matter what you get done or what you don't do, and still treat yourself with love and respect. Because when you plant seeds of self love, when you plant seeds of respect, that is what truly grows your feminine energy. That is like the fertilizer for your feminine energy because other people can sense it, other people can feel it, and they also can see it. The moment that you trade perfectionism for self love is the moment that you become an unstoppable woman. You have the ability to become the most unstoppable woman in the world. The only limitations that you have are the ones that you put on yourself. If you are watching this video today, I want you to make a declaration that you are going to choose to turn to self love. And I want to ask you guys, has this ever happened to you where you are going about your day and let's say your energy drops? You made plans with someone and then day of you just start feeling something is off. Something just doesn't feel right. If you were trying to be the perfect person or the perfect friend, you probably push through however you're feeling and you show up anyway. You don't get to connect with whoever you're meeting with. Something seems off. You want to even leave early. Something happens. This is one of the effects of embracing the perfectionism. When you drop the perfectionism, you learn to tap into your own body and you use your own body as guidance. And I know that this can be really scary because we're so used to using our logical and rational mind all the time. And it is good to use your logical and rational mind. I'm not saying that you need to turn your brain off. The brain is such a beautiful, wonderful tool, but you also need to learn when to lean into your body. And especially during this time of the year, fall and winter, we are going to be called to be more internal. We're going to be called to move slow and embracing the change in your pace, embracing the change in your energy, and truly tapping back into yourself will make it so much better for you. As someone who has truly dealt with perfectionism her whole life, I was a middle child. You could say that I had a critical family. I have had to unlearn so much perfectionism is in my life and replace that with self-love. So I know how hard it can be and I still find ways that my perfectionism creeps in. But whenever you're holding on to perfectionism, you are blocking that love that you have for yourself. And truly, the game changed when I learned to let go of that perfectionism, when I truly learned to embrace my feminine energy. And I want to say, till this day, discovering feminine energy is a gift from God. It truly changed my life from going to a person where I can say this so honestly. I had so much self hatred, I had body dysmorphia, I had so much anxiety. Learning to lean into my nature, to how God created me, was a complete game changer. And my goal for this channel, for myself as a coach, is to let all women know that they have their own power inside them when they lean into love, when they lean into love for themselves and love to others. Your life just starts opening up to you when you make that switch, when you make that change. When every time you want to criticize yourself, you meet yourself with love, that's how you know that you're winning. That's how you know that you have become the most radiant, brightest woman in the entire room. But again, it all starts with you. It starts with you making the commitment to yourself. It starts with you meeting yourself every day, no matter where you're at, no matter what emotion that you are feeling or what energy level that you are feeling, and meeting it with acceptance and meeting it with love. Lastly, I want to say that no matter where you are at in your life, you have the ability to embrace and love and accept and be grateful for where you are at. No matter if you are single and you are dating, no matter if you are a mom with small kids, no matter if you are an empty nester, your life is always in the here and now. You should never be doubting or putting blame or shame on the level or the status of where your life is right now because you live in the present moment. A true feminine woman knows how to take gold from any stage that she is at and make gold from it because that is true self love, loving and accepting yourself for where you are at. And trust me, once you lean into this, you will understand that no matter where you are at is always perfect because God always has a plan for you. There is a divine design for you, and when you truly embody this knowing, you start to live a life of peace, a life of love. And guess what? You become more feminine. Your energy becomes more radiant. You actually become more beautiful because you are more relaxed, and your body is going to be signaling to others, hey, this woman is relaxed. She is open. You become more magnetic, you become more loving, and your life starts opening up for you. Now, babe, if you need to activate that goddess level feminine energy, if you need to step into that personal power, you want to feel sensual, you want to feel seductive, I have a free Activate Your Inner Goddess affirmation track. I've linked it down below for you guys. It is so juicy. Every single woman has the ability to feel pleasure and feel sexy and seductive no matter where she's at in her life. Check it out if you need a little bit of that energy. And I'm also offering one-on-one sessions where I help women activate their magnetism, step into their feminine energy, and most importantly, embody their new irresistible identity. Everything starts with identity in how you see yourself and how you expect yourself and your life to go. And when you step into this work and you get to the other side, your life completely changes. These are the people that quantum leap. These are the people that are committed to elevating and being their best selves. So if you're interested in working with me, link down below, and I would love to help you get to where you are desiring to be. It has been such a pleasure, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. I love you so much. Bye.